We saying one step. What's good, brother? What we saying, boys? Vish, what we saying, bro? Good afternoon, my people. The markets have been, I mean, to be biased was correct, which was lovely. Bias is nice. Still in the uncertain markets, we can sort of tell by that movement we're seeing from the dollar. So we're seeing, I mean, EU and GU have dropped fucking nicely now. No orders this morning for GU. Where was the? Here it was. 5 minute was so low here. Didn't create anything for me here. But the movement down was perfect. This is what we wanted to see from GU. It was difficult for any EU trades just because we didn't sweep that high. But any entries for GU around here were fucking perfect. Absolutely perfect. But yeah, just not that fair value gap, which is so annoying. Perfect manoeuvre. I don't know what other deals have come out today. I still need to have a little look. What deals have come out today? We had some come out last night. Because banana free. Oh, did I not bang that announcement him? I actually didn't. What dickhead. But yeah, the movement was absolutely perfect, especially with that higher time frame, just below that 4 hour. Sorry, just came into that 4 hour, the fair value which we had there. Had that lovely drop off. Yes, Ron, what we saying, man? Tommy, what we saying, brother? What are we saying, boys? I hope we're good, man. Yes, Ryan. Afternoon. Yes, Ash. Michael! How we doing, gentlemen? I mean, we are still seeing the stronger pound over the euro at the moment. We can see that by just straight off EG. This is the EG we had this morning. This was a joke. I didn't get into this though. I didn't get into this. Mainly because I didn't want to see it. The euro strength didn't make sense to me. I still don't see it making massive sense to me at the moment. I think the uncertainty around the euro's there purely because of tariffs. But I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's doing well. But I'm not expecting EG to continue up high. GJ we've seen come down. EJ we've seen come down. Yeah, we are seeing them come down more. Are we going to see rebalance now from the yen? That would be That would be nice. EU so far down. Friday 50, perfect. Again, no entries for EU. I think EU, for me, and shown yesterday that the Euro just is weaker. I still see EG coming down. I think it hits Asia high. Down, I don't think it... No, definitely not. I don't think EG will go anywhere from now. I feel like it's going to start coming down now. But the movement of the Friday 50 was very fucking nice. And this is what I love. The Friday high to the Friday 50. And then a reaction back up. Straight back into this range. Could see a manoeuvre down. But I definitely see the Euro weakening. It's very strong at the moment. Well, it's stop loss of TP. That's the mindset, brother. Stop loss of TP. What are you in, Michael? Wait, EG. Oh, you're in EG. You got. What was your entry for EG? Yes, Bigfoot. What we saying, brother? After an almost weekend. Almost, bro. For me, I'll be honest, it's kind of the weekend. Friday. I would say Friday is my weekend. Kind of thing. $182. Nice. You got a nice entry. What are you aiming for? I mean, again, like, difficult to see it come to that Prada high. If it does, fucking lovely. But I don't have massive faith in it doing that. We've already took the Friday high. For me, the pound's a bit more stable because of... I mean, what's it saying down here? It's saying down here for me. Sterling shows resilience to UK fiscal risks. Market talks. Have a little look at this. Not gonna load anything, no? No? Okay, ongoing quality review. Could do... No, bullshit. Oh. For Romanian at this point, I've watched 3 fucking cars this week. Shit. I'm assuming Jack don't like looting. No, bro, send you a message on Discord when you get a chance. Could you share, please? For sure, brother. But what? New York session. New York. GJ did not continue off this. We're still seeing that move down. See what GJ does. Again, into the Friday low. It was nice to come to the Friday 50. Didn't quite get there. EU and GU we see come down to the Friday 50 now. Weekly True Open. GU below the Friday 50, below Weekly True Open. External lows I really want to see on GU EU at the moment. I feel like seeing a real nice rebalance and seeing the higher time frame all the block get tapped in would be nice. Again, like this didn't need to happen really for me. Like I was happy with this maneuver off to move to the upside, but again, because we got that bit more certainty around the pound, I feel like we are sort of obligated to go for more of those shorts on G, more strong pound. Dollar. With more strong dollars, you want to see that GU come down a bit more, and then we can see those longs continue. Depending on the pound, obviously. I mean, the pound's weak, but I mean, EU's quite similar. Just see externals get swept. Those 4-hour lows, Looks like we do have fair values to our left. So filling that displacement's nice. We've come into that weekly now. No CRT on the weekly. Daily we got CRT, which is to the upside. Do we want to take one more level before coming to the upside is the question. Another reason, I mean, just looking for this price action burst in the 4 hour, we've been pretty accumulative really. Mainly bearish, but that's the thing. We get days of bullishness, days of bearishness. That's why it's kind of difficult. Was in pre-London still when I said I watched the Audi yesterday. Went to the window this morning. Audi's gone, and I've been left. No way. No. With a message as well. Not even like an actual in-person tell. Like just a text. And that is so peak. Yeah, you got finesse bad. Bad. Just got to follow my 3 to 1 for the consistency. So either TP or stop loss gonna be disciplined. That's it, bro. That's literally that's it. Let's see if I can actually get a guy on this live on his TikTok account now. I probably can't. Actually can't. Yeah, slaps what we saying, brother. But EU, I just want to see you continue down. Maybe we could get continuations for New York for us to continue to that downside. GU, EU, EG, again, I'm not really massively looking at. I think EG is a bit more confused at the moment. I think EU and GU, that's where the movements are at. We're seeing that dollar bias market come through with the bullish dollar, so we know we really want to be short in GU, EU at the moment. But again, I don't think any of these biases aren't really like long lasting, right? They last probably about a day. Like we get different movements every day, and it's just, I think that again that just goes to show how data dependent we are in these markets at the moment. We're clinging on to data. This is why, honestly, it's so important to look at fundamentals, because literally every day in the pre-London we've got the trend right. Do I look faded? Faded. I want you to get on in my feelings and sound. No, I'm not even high, bro. Oh, that's such a lie. That is far from the truth. Far from the truth. No, I'm actually not. Oh, boys, do you reckon I'm high or not right now? EU, GU, can we see come back up? GU maybe, because GU's got somewhat strength. Back to Friday 50, back into fair values, back to daily trope and back to weekly trope. And I mean, weekly trope and daily trope, I think we're asking for a lot. It's just the HRVs.
No, it's not. No, it's not, Stu. Don't even have that. Like, well done. At all. Swear down. Swear on anyone's life.
But yeah, I don't know if we're asking for too much when we look at the daily trope and weekly trope. And I think Friday, 1 hour fair values are there. I don't know. But I think sell orders really GU, EU. Is anyone in anything? GU, EU, EG.
Wait, what's HIV?
I want you to get on. Vigok, you still nearly. Oh, Vishal, you got an EG? I close EG buys at detail, but kicking myself now. Oh no, yeah. What was you in? What was you in EG? He was in EG longs. Sells? What the fuck was you in, Vish? Someone said they're an EG. I think it was... Who said they were an EG? Michael? I think Michael said he's an EG. Oh, you closed that detail. Okay, yeah. But no, I'll be honest though. Say your profits. Where did you get in, Vishal? I'm assuming sort of similar to what we was looking at. I'm assuming this morning we was looking at the same thing. But that wasn't a bad trade at all. But again, I don't think aiming. I think detail is fine. I don't know. I've not got huge faith in the euro being stronger than the pound. Just off certainty, way more certainty around the pound than the euro. But yeah, again, we could still come grab this high. But I think the effort is a bit more to the downside. So I don't reckon that's a bad TP. Again, stress to reward, bro. Your anal probably would be bubbling at this point. You know what I'm saying? You'd probably be sitting there looking at this trade the whole time. But now you're sitting watching it with me. Wishing what, sort of wishing what would have been type of thing. What would have been. But no, I can understand the TP at DTO, to be brutally honest with you. Bubbling all morning, do you know what I mean? Forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. You know what I mean by that? When I sing that song, that's what I mean. When you're in a trade and your anal is just bubbling and you're just so scared. DTO, I tell you what though, it is something that could absolutely make or break your trade. Because if you trade through the DTO, I feel like you've got a good chance of moving up. I mean, we're looking at it on an hourly candle. Let's go down to the 15. Okay, the numerous closes above makes me feel like it could absolutely tear that Asia high. But I mean, we'll see. It's not the day for EG. Nah, it's not. Personally, not. Kudos, you know, shut up, you. Fuck you. Oh, who's a Tottenham fan, isn't he? Fuck you off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lot of ya. I'm going to keep doing this until all the Tottenham fans have left the stream. Okay, no, I'm going to stop now. I've noticed mine does it when I'm not even in a trade. Wait, what's that? Oh, yeah. Unemployment claims, what your thoughts, bro? Let's have a little... Let's put our eyes... Let's put our eyes on, brother. We've got 8 minutes, right? We're forecasting an increase, not by a lot. I mean, the labour market in the US has been good. We've had strong labour data already. NFP was good. Unemployment claims good. I think it doesn't look like it's going to change a lot. So I don't reckon we're going to see a big... I mean, it's increasing, right? Which isn't good. You don't want unemployment to increase, obviously. But again, it's only 3K. It's not huge. It's not a massive difference, right? But we'll see we'll see when it comes out. But we are forecasting a little bit of an increase, which isn't the best, but at the same time, it's minimal. Bro's actually snowbathing, sunbathing. I've noticed mine does it when I'm not even looking at a trade. How crazy that is. Yeah, you want to get that checked out, bro. Oh, seriously, you want to get that shit checked out. Constant bubbling.
I feel like I'm in a bubble.
I'll tell you what though, EG looks nice. I can't wait for this PC to get here, low-key. High-key, low-key. I feel like just doing as much as I possibly can on it, just to take the literal piss. Type shit. The pound is still dropping, man. Recent news as well. Sterling shows resilience to UK fiscal risks. Oh, that's great. Oh, the pound's doing amazing, isn't it? It's doing great in the financial market. Dow Jones Newswire. I know never to listen to you again, guys. Bro, if another thing flies in this room, I'm gonna have to start. Do you reckon you can say whatever you want on YouTube just before I say something that may not be allowed? Do you reckon you can say whatever you want? Like, is there like, obviously to a certain extent, but I should probably not. I'm just gonna not. Probably be better. But yeah, boys, we're banned on fucking TikTok. Of course. But yeah, we're unbanned tomorrow. EG's coming for that Asia hire, bruv. He's coming for it. Big Jacks. I think Discord's the safest place for me. We'll have Bloomy running in the background, that's what we're doing. Can you man hear that, yeah? Can you man hear that, yeah? That's bad quiet. This was majestic, man. That's a gay ass word. I'll try not to say that again. Where the fuck did that come from? I don't think I've ever said that word, ever. Did I just turn gay? DXY to Friday 50. Again, this is really the bias we wanted to see from DXY. We wanted to see it come to that Friday 50. We've now rebalanced, not only rebalanced that leg, but we're pulling off of this 4 hour order block. Whoa, what the fuck just flew past my window? Is that fucking falcon blood? Bro, is that a triceratop, bro? That was huge. Triceratop, what's the flying thing? It is a triceratop, right? Hopefully it is. EG might be the most serious pair, bro. EG don't take the piss, bro. Is that T-Piz? Is that T-Piz on the beat? No, not yet. EG is definitely male. It sits around, waits till the last minute and gets shit done, kind of like a man Christmas shopping. No cap. No cap. Or a dude for anything. Discord is a safe place for your members. We feel comfortable here, lol. GJ ALG perfect today too. What was it? The shorts. Oh. Oh. It was the shorts. Nice. I mean, AIDS PA here, but yeah, really. Oh no, here, yeah, nice. Yeah. You might have got milked on, but yeah, if you went in here, nice, or a big enough stop loss, yeah, nice. In terms of ALG, yeah. Entry, maybe a different story. That's kind of the same for me on like EU and stuff. Well, not EU. But yeah, no, perfectly. We're coming to the low. We've nearly took the low. But yeah, in terms of ALG maneuver, perfect. GJ's got motion, bruv. EJ's got motion. GJ's got motion. Oh, we may have spoke a little bit too fasty. I think we spoke too fasty here. We'll see how that goes. But GU, in terms of bullish GU, not bullish GU, sorry, the bearish GU, in terms of sells, my fair value is here. No other 5 minute, so pretty much didn't get an entry. But the whole move was so perfect. This hard time for a point of interest as well. Aim for the Friday lows as well, not even Friday 50. That maneuver was so good. But again, bias is nice to read at the moment. I feel like when it is data dependent, I feel like if we know flying Triceratops. Okay, so it's not a Triceratops. Fox a Triceratops then. Triceratops. Oh wow, yeah, that's not it. What the fuck are they called then? Velociraptors. Velociraptors. No, bro. What the fuck are they called, bro? Bro, what the fuck are they called? Sativa or indica? Sativa, bro. Projectile. 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 That's a weird ass fucking. Is it that? You sent it to me, Stu.
4-week moving average 235 down from 241, and continuing claims go up 1,965,000 from 1,955,000. So I think the way
Stu, I'm looking on disc.
This is more of the same. We're not seeing any real change in the
Look at Discord.
that you need to worry about at this point.
Mike McKee with the latest. Mike will come back to you in just a moment.
Oh, it's in a free chat. Oh, yo. Oi, not gonna lie, that is exactly what just flew across my window. Like, to a T. That is exactly what it was. Bro, what the fuck are those flying things called then? Projectile. Projectile. That's it. Oh yeah, is that? Pterosaurs. Pterosaurs. Pterodactylus. Pterodactys. Bro, fuck dinosaurs and shit, man. What's the need for them type of names? Oh, pterodactyl. Oh yeah, that's it. Pterodactyl. Pterodactyl. Full margin without stop loss is the best. I think that's the best way to go. Mohammed. Just full margin with stop loss best. I'm in gold, sells at the top, full margin, bro. What the fuck? We're still coming down on GU. I mean, I think EG's TP now, isn't it? No, not yet. A few more. Pterodactyl. Alright boys, if this TP's magnums all around. Used magnums, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean.
It's pretty solid, 4.1% unemployment rate. You would never argue with that number in any time period. And yet you see how concentrated. So most of the jobs that BLS reported last month are in healthcare, about 80% of those jobs. You add education, that was about 90% of the private sector jobs that were reported. And so where are the cracks? Well, the cracks are in white-collar jobs, cracks are in professional services, B2B businesses, financial services. There are places that are not hiring. And right now we don't know if it's a demand or a supply issue, because there's also a sense that labor supply is not being filtered to where the areas that are needed most.
Love a Magnum, please, trust me.
For example, in construction.
Lies. Okay, yeah, there's not going to be any Magnums all around.
Parts of the economy that desperately needs workers, and they're not being matched right now.
So here's the issue. A lot of people have been saying that because immigrants haven't been coming in, or because the wave of illegal immigration has been staved off, or there have been deportations, that there is going to be wage inflation in certain industries that are going to have a harder time filling those roles. Is there any evidence that that's the case?
Across the board, there's wage inflation. The construction of the labor market, I think this is a little understood point, has changed dramatically since the pandemic. It ushered in a completely different pay structure than the one that existed.
Just TP, stop taking a piss.
The composition of the labor market has shifted. We have more young workers in the labor market than we did before. The percentage of workers
Yeah.
have actually decreased by 2%.
Fucking hell, where is this scaled live order coming? Scaled, what does that even mean?
The Great Resignation and that supercharged hiring after the pandemic is a wage growth that is higher.
July 12th, bruv.
Consistently higher at stable levels
That's tomorrow.
before the
No, it's not.
pandemic.
2
So
days.
just to put a number to it, before the pandemic, this labor market was characterized by very slow pay growth. We clocked that pay growth at about 0.4% in the first 4 months of the prior to the pandemic. Now we clock it at 2.5%. So this is an elevated pay growth level that is structuring the labor market, and that has all kinds of implications for the work.
But is it across all sectors? To Lisa's point, the Treasury Secretary continuously talks about close the border, American wages go. Is that true in those sectors that historically have
We've,
been filled by immigrants?
Well, that's the thing about economics.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I feel like we're going to have for EUGU a little bit more of a rebound soon.
Rate through the entire
We've taken that Friday low now. Same with EU, I'm pretty sure. No, we haven't. GU we have though.
position of the workforce.
DXY's aligned with EU, so I'm assuming that hasn't taken Friday high yet. No, it hasn't. So I'm really looking for continuations up to that Friday high record because we've not really moved anything.
Clear answer to that. You kind of have to see how the equilibrium shakes out.
Probably the funniest predominant all year this morning, so yeah, trust me.
Is a higher for longer pay growth that's much
Trust
higher
me.
than it was before the pandemic, and it feeds into the idea that the labor market, though not a source of inflation, can put a floor on that inflation and keep it from going as low as it was prior to the pandemic.
You've been talking about this low churn dynamic in this
Conversion.
continuously now for the last several months, and I have to say, Lisa, the data again this morning speaks to it, both on the hiring side and the firing side. Limited firings, initial jobless claims back down to 220.
I reckon sales down now for EG could be fucking bare nice, isn't it? Could actually be well nice.
People aren't budging. People don't want to leave their jobs because they're worried about getting a new one, and companies don't want to fire their workers.
Perfect.
Remember what happened during
Bro, they
the
look fucking well nice.
continuing claims. It speaks to the inability to easily get a job in the same way that
Normally 5 minutes though.
a couple of years ago.
And Mike McKee, I want to come back to you briefly.
Wow.
The debate has just gone in
What was the reaction?
around the labour market on the FOMC after the minutes we got in the past 24 hours.
Well, the labor market is the Fed's primary indicator at the moment of what's going on with the economy. Because I think that it will take a while for inflation to feed in, given the stretching out.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't me, innit? I don't know who it was.
Forward with cost containment
fair.
efforts because they're anticipating at this point that
I
they
think
are
done
going to have higher input costs from tariffs. So it's worth keeping an eye on.
Wasn't me, that's for sure.
Another warning I have to give here in terms of jobless claims is we're getting into the season when auto companies shut down to retool their plants. In Michigan, we saw almost 9,000 jobless claims filed last week on an unadjusted
Fucking
basis.
hell.
Those will go away in 2 weeks when the employees go back to work, but it's going to make it hard to get a clean reading again on what's going on the firing side while we go through this July period.
Mike McKee, thank you, sir, with the latest on the labour market. The labour market data right now is not screaming cut interest rates, which might disappoint the White House at the moment, which is partly the pressure on Fed Chair Jay Powell. Tyler Kendall joins us now for a little bit more. Tyler, never mind doubling down, I'm not sure tripling down quite covers it either. The president keeps pushing.
Yeah, John, he does keep pushing, and he's starting to pull on arguments from other members of his administration when it does come to this pressure against Jerome Powell. Yesterday, he elevated an accusation from his head of the Federal Housing Finance Agency, Bill Pulte, who is alleging without evidence that Jerome Powell misled Congress and
Yeah, we've still.
to the Fed's headquarters here in Washington. And President Trump said if true, then Powell should resign. We should say that Jerome Powell has
Do I reckon watch it after, mate? So I have to give it a watch. Let me watch it. Wait, let me watch it.
from this White House when it comes to its criticism.
Is that actually jokes?
Around this idea that the U.S. government is facing mounting debt service costs because of higher interest rates, and so these are sort of the latest in terms of the criticism here as the White House does look towards what the next future replacement could be. And our analysts at Bloomberg Economics say that there are three likely criteria that could make a candidate successful in being chosen. One is loyalty to the Trump administration. The second is credibility to the markets. The third is something they called unconventionalism vis-a-vis the economic establishment. John, those are our analyst words, not mine. But essentially somebody who's not afraid to buck the trend here, as at the moment the FOMC remains divided on the impact of tariffs and the outlook for the year.
Tyler with the latest from Washington. Tyler, thank you. Nita Richardson. Kevin.
We took Prada high as well. I reckon EG could. We'll see what he does here. We don't have a 5 minute though, which is kind of annoying.
What's the most convincing
All Paul Michael.
race of the Fed?
What, on EG? Are you talking about EG?
Market's
Michael.
holding steady, and so if they want to position
Alright, let's go live on TikTok. Fucking hell, shut up, man. Amazon Prime.
higher inflation, lower growth, maybe this is the time to cut rates. But
Morning, everyone. How are we all doing?
right now, I'd like to think that the economy actually grows stronger than expected in the second half. So if you have a pessimistic view of that growth rate and a pessimistic view of the inflation rate, you should be cutting rates now.
Okay, mate's got us banned on the other account.
There seems to be more broadly, two groups at the moment. The group that's you can look through tariff-related inflation, and a group that's not so sure. How would you convince one side versus the other right now? How you see things playing out?
First, I'd like to make the observation that dissension is a feature.
Alright, looks like there's no TikTok live. We're banned on every fucking account. Holy shit, bro.
When the direction of travel is known,
Really that hard to not get fucking banned.
but I think that driving that consensus is going to be a matter of like what
It is hard to not get banned, by the way.
is the
It really is.
the Fed's role to keep
It really is.
heading towards a certain growth rate? Is that like the
What on earth is he saying on there? What on earth is he saying on there time after time to get banned? Time of... honestly, I don't understand. I don't understand it. Really makes no sense
So
to me.
we'll see how the Fed takes out on this. I think there's just so many directions and so many views, but the
Really makes fuck all sense to me.
whatever it is to drive that consensus, drive that dissension into as much of a consensus as you can get to.
Just
Oh, bro.
25, 50, 75 basis points.
That's funny.
Would that help keep the or even spur some activity on the
Yeah, I can
static
hear the
jobs
fucking
market?
music.
I think it would definitely spur activity.
We've actually got a 5 minute on it, you know.
In the markets, the
Yeah, what we saying? What we saying? To say, let everyone get in here.
Oh, that is kind of jokes. In all seriousness, it is fucking hard.
Under 250 employees. These are small.
It is hard.
Dependent on loans, small business loans. So at the margin, yes, the basis cut. Probably secure some capital at lower rates. It may translate into hiring that is solid. What would do better than that for Main Street is keeping inflation under control. So it really is a trade-off. If you really think that inflation is going back down to the levels that but if there's some doubt,
We just want to create a possible maneuver to the upside, because I don't think there's any jumping into these trends unless you're market executing.
About driving consensus, I think,
But then where do you market execute to? I think, yeah, EU, DXY,
particularly in this environment.
I think it's going to be a challenge.
fair play if you're going to,
It's just hard. The complexity of that decision has
like, say the Friday low, but for like, what, EG
structure of the global
and what, GU?
is changing in real time. So it's really
No.
hard to drive consensus when there's
We do need to wait for something else to actually, for a reversal, especially on EG.
because of
Like EG's where we're going to see something. 15-minute time frame. Hopefully we close and have a 5 minute. We don't. Or 15 minute.
the global economy.
Over 5 minutes? Bro, we ain't got 5 or 15 minutes. Horrid. Horrid.
It's a complex time, that's for sure. Nita, it's good to see you. Appreciate your time. Thank you. Nita Richard, the Met of ODP. Let's give you an update on stories elsewhere this morning with your Bloomberg brief. Back with us. Here's Lizzie Burden. Hey, Lizzie.
Hey, John. Starting with the latest data, weekly jobless claims coming in.
Some experience at what?
Once again at 227,000 for the week that ended July 5th. The data marking the fourth straight week of declining claims to reach the lowest levels in 2 months. Continuing claims, though, rose to 1.97 million over the week, still at the highest since late 2021. Meta poached the head of Apple's AI models team. Sources telling us here at
I mean, most deals are going to be made, not really at these times. But we did have a decent few countries coming at 20 to 30% tariffs. Which again is bringing that inflation up for the dollar. Brazil and COP are the most recent. Philippines, Brunei, Moldova, Algeria, Iraq, Libya 30%. Or Moldova, Brunei and Philippines below 30%. Brazil 50% is crazy though, man. I don't understand that. So that's coffee and beef. Okay, by the sounds of it, they want way more beef coming from US.
Lizzie, thank you. Provide the conditions where they don't want to leave. Like, that's the job as the employer.
That's so peak. And Brazil get bullied, you know. Like, as the natural economy, they get fucking bullied.
But on this occasion, give me a break. Pledge allegiance to the flag every time you turn up for work.
50%. Copper imports as well are huge. I think the copper comes from like Chile and like Peru and shit. So they are mad targeting South American countries. European leaders expressed optimism over a low tariff framework deal with the US. Discussions focus on auto imports, quotas, and export credits. A deal could be reached within days. A US EU deal being done is so needed. In all honesty, for us to actually be a bit more with the buyers, especially with the euro, to trade EG, because right now I'd say EG is confusing. We're going up and down, not breaking out that 4-hour range still. We haven't broke out the Mondays range, which is nuts. Or have we now? I don't think we have. No, we're still within the Mondays range, way within the Mondays range, and still in the daily candles range as well from like 4 days ago. So yeah, EG's confused, it's not moving. EU and GU's hard because again the uncertainty around the dollar. But again, I'm really bullish on dollars. I think EU GU sales were the nicest. That's what we were saying this morning. That's what happened today. I'll still say that for tomorrow unless other deals come through. But yeah, the dollar bullishness, but it mad come in, but it come in a little bit late, which was a bit of a bastard. It come out, it proper came in. It looks like we aren't even going to be able to come back down for something to the upside. But really just looking for the maneuver to really come, to just continue up to the Friday high. From there, we'll see what price wants to do. It'll be a bit overbought for the day, so could just see it accumulate. For Asia session or PM session to then go ahead and liquidate or whatever it wants to do. Really come for that Friday high now, and obviously vice versa on EU. Looking for that to come to the Friday low. We're still moving quite weak to the downside, which is nice for that move. The ETO was nice on EU as well. It was low, but it worked really nice. What I love about Lose Crash Outs is how they evolve. One thing starts off, then it's like everything starts falling apart. What do you mean? Take their baddies and bully the rest. Just crazy, man. It's a crazy way to go about it. Africa.
With potential for growth and opportunities, but not without its challenges. Bloomberg highlights the biggest stories, interviewing key players, and reporting on the issues impacting the region.
We still want to see. I mean, at the moment, we're seeing safe assets getting sold, so I think we are going to see more money come towards currencies.
This is Next Africa. New episodes every month only
We're at the epicenter
Commodities are going up. What we're seeing safe assets get sold.
decades, at the intersection between markets, economics, and geopolitics.
All bonds are having a sell-off at the moment.
This is Bloomberg
I
Surveillance.
think we're having a bit more of a rebalance on yen. We didn't take that low. Did we take the low on EJ? We probably did on the. Oh no, we didn't. Probably still. Oh, yeah.
In this administration, I think what we saw several months ago, and now it's paused again happily, is the kind of broad-based.
It's a pretty weak low with that.
policy
Without grabbing that low. Why have we not come and grabbed that Asia low? That's annoying as fuck.
harm American consumers.
That would be way nicer back to the Friday 50 if you grabbed Asia's low.
Have the objective of ultimately lowering
I bet certain brokers did, certain don't, certain didn't.
That was the former US Vice President Mike Pence joining the program earlier on this morning, critical of certain dimensions of the trade policy of this administration, but I have to say very constructive on many dimensions of foreign policy.
Definitely when it comes to foreign policy, especially he has been welcoming what the Trump administration did in terms of going after Iran's nuclear facilities. And this welcome reversal, really, we've seen in the administration, according to Mike Pence, when it comes to how he is talking about Putin and
I think we are going to see it. I think we are going to see it reverse. We just got to be patient.
But he's not a purist in
But not reverse all the way back up, like a bit of a rebalance of this leg and just continuing back down to the external lows here. And then hopefully back to the order block down here. This is an order block on the 4 hour.
Jobless claims are okay. Continuing claims still a bit of a concern. It's harder to get a job.
Oh shit, I didn't see our unemployment come out.
As we count you down to the opening bell, some things to watch for.
Just realised that.
On Tuesday,
20 minutes ago now, what the fuck.
bank earnings took an off with JP Morgan.
Come out lower. Nice and positive for the dollar. So yeah, GU and EU probably still continuing down. So it'll be nice if we can get a re-entry for the move down. Labour market still shown strength throughout the US through day are. So still really main move the sells. Don't look for the reversals for the buys. Look for the reversals for the re-entries for the sells. I'd say the best opportunity. We're probably going to get more deals come through. Probably going to get more dollar bullishness at the end, sort of at the end of this day.
Will finally start to creep in, causing all kinds of price disruptions.
To be fair, if we get similar to what we did earlier this week, not yesterday but Tuesday, it looks quite similar. We might see a rebalance through the PM session, but we'll see what New York does first. But again, we've actually done exactly what we did Tuesday, like exactly what we did Tuesday. We just had a better Asia session. Come and grab the high of Asia. We had the big move to the sell side all day. We had the exact same thing here. A bit more of an accumulative Asia. Push up and grab through London, and then that continuation down. So re-entries probably will be hard, because you'll probably be looking at like low fair value gaps, like ones not in the premium within this 5 to 15 minute range. We might even it could come higher. I mean, I don't know if it will. But like, you don't want to sell here, do you know what I mean? So you want to wait for price to rebalance a bit more.
lower mortgage rates for borrowers who want to buy homes, that is not going to necessarily flow out of a lower Fed funds rate.
Which raises this issue of if they lower rates on the front end, how much will that actually generate growth and inflation that will cause the long end to go up to that 5-6% rate? I mean, that's ultimately the question. Why would it then affect the long end so much if it didn't have the stimulative effect?
The treasury yields are rallying.
We saw kind of an interesting combination of factors when the Fed started hiking, right? Under any normal quote-unquote circumstances, that would have been a restrictive environment, with the exception that we had tremendous fiscal loosening that essentially blunted the effect of monetary policy, I think. And we're continuing to see that. Financial conditions are quite constructive, quite loose once again. We have the big beautiful bill contributing to an already around a $2 trillion deficit, going to go up to
Let's see this move up now.
right? So all of these things are inflationary, and from a technical standpoint, there is more and more issuance that the Treasury needs to finance, and that is not a constructive technical backdrop for the long end. So we're talking about the macro backdrop, which is tariffs and lower labor supply and immigration policy and kind of defense spending
continue to move up and contribute to the inflationary backdrop, which, by the way,
Yeah.
right? Any move down and it has completely spilled out. And in addition to all that macro stuff, we're also talking about the technicals, which are just going to continue to be not constructive for the long end to meaningfully move lower here, irrespective of how many times this administration stops its feet.
How did this all together in the sense that 10 out of the 19
Fuck all in there, isn't it?
times minutes think that we're going to get 2 cuts this year? And you think actually what the Fed
What pairs do we look at though, boys? Because GU and EU are pretty much at the point now where we're just waiting for something to occur. GJ, EJ, UJ. I think there is definitely buy potential there, but it's whether you really want to be getting in without the Asia low being swept. I feel like if that was swept, would be a different story. Let's have a look at AUD USD. Clean up price is bullish, enter discount, nice.
Okay, and by the way, I would argue that as population declines, we may not need the kind of blockbuster, job numbers we've seen in the past to continue to have a very constructive labor market.
Alright, 50. It does actually look very nice to continue the sales. I feel like it depends though because of the dollar. I feel like we're mainly looking at the dollar. I think the Aussie dollar is strong because it goes to show where we're at. It's strong. High time frame strong, but I think we are going to see a bit more rebalance for that
Has two things going for it.
because of the dollar mainly.
There are, as constructive as they've been possibly ever. Yes, there's been some perhaps overspending.
Again, there's why did I just do that? There's no news at the moment that's really forcing anything to the upside. I mean, gold's gone up, which is good for the Aussie dollar. When gold goes up, Aussie dollar normally goes up, which is great. Seeing some temporary bullishness from that.
These are not cash rich flow companies, and I know that generally the pitch there is, well, defaults have been very low. The makeup of the high yield space is now higher quality. Well, let's really dissect that. So the 12-month trailing.
We're still not seeing EG come down.
1.3%. If you add
Still not seeing it come down.
exchanges, that number nearly doubles to around 4.5 to
Is that
5%.
is that what you can hear?
Add to that the PIK activity that we see, which is pay in kind, which is essentially, I can't pay you back in cash, so here's more debt, right? Then we get to an higher level. So in essence, if we were to really take stock of all the activity related,
Is that what you can hear?
don't have the money to pay you back, we're ending up
Sounds like a horrible fucking noise.
type default level, as opposed to the one handle that's being reported.
Oksana, appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're scaring us though. Don't want 5%. Want nothing to do with that. Oksana Aronoff of JP Morgan Asset Management from New York. This is Bloomberg.
Nah, I don't have the fan on, no.
And laying the foundation for the future.
From finance to defense, AI to entertainment.
And from the road
Hey, what the fuck is that? I can't hear it when I'm over here.
the latest stories of the people and companies pushing the tech sector to new frontiers.
And the politics that shape
That's weird.
markets.
I'm Caroline Hyde.
Is it peak? Like,
And I'm Ed Ludlow in San Francisco,
Watch Bloomberg Tech every weekday.
only on Bloomberg Television.
New York session's been early. New York session's been awful. Yes, Harry, what we saying, bro? But back towards, I mean, even still, even New York, I wouldn't say New York's been great. It's mainly been London. We've been having these moves London, or late London, like in between London and New York, like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, big moves. But again, we'll see. Are we going to reverse or are we going to continue at the moment? Because that Labour news coming out of the US was good.
I didn't really understand what I was getting myself into.
You tell me you have a vision of being $1 billion business.
Yeah, true. So.
Do what it takes, and if you're not going to do that, everybody's going to suffer.
una batalla a muerte.
Money can do a lot of good. It can really transform people's lives, but it can also hurt them.
Don't know. I feel like New York is going to fully reverse all this move. Why is that? What's the reason? What's the main reason for that? Wait, maybe what I can do.
What we're undergoing right now is sort of the largest infrastructure build in human history.
To meet the people
Wait, is that better still?
and culture.
How do you personally grapple with the pace of it all?
It does feel like it's going very fast.
When did you realize, oh my gosh, my
Is that
life
better?
is never going to be the same?
The day I got engaged,
That's
I was
better,
like,
okay, so
whoa, what have I bitten off here?
Where the future gets real.
How confident are you that AI's promise will outweigh the perils?
I'm not confident.
So the tech companies are lying or fudging.
And a little weird.
What's the point of this?
What is the point of any of this?
Tune into season 3 of The Circuit with me, Emily Chang. Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern on Bloomberg Originals and Bloomberg TV.
Get your fixed income fix. Watch Bloomberg Real Yield around the world right here on Bloomberg. Context changes everything.
Equity futures a touch lower this morning after yesterday's rally. 30 minutes ago.
That actually is that better? I can't actually tell if that is sorted.
And I'm Sonali Basak. Matt Miller is off today, and Bloomberg Open Interest starts right now.
Can't say if that has sorted. Let me know if it has.
Coming up, Delta posting upbeat results and also restoring its outlook as demand starts.
Let's see if we can come back to this 1 hour.
Continuing their rally after Nvidia becomes the first U.S. company, really the first company ever, with a $4 trillion market cap. And
$4 trillion market cap. That is actually insane.
tariff demands, including a 50% rate on Brazil. All that and more coming up, Sonali. But what does it look like under the hood?
I'll take my headphones off, see if it was in my head. Fucking hell.
McMoran is one of our movers this morning.
Fucking hell.
Stocks are getting a boost after President
Now it's turned down.
50% tariff
Is it too quiet now?
would take effect on August 1st. The stock has
Because today is Thursday, Monday, Tuesday. Well, I'm just going to turn it back up then. Because today is Thursday, Monday and Tuesday we are downtrend move. Wednesday we stopped and started accumulated. The real move may happen today and tomorrow. It's a good outlook. I like the outlook on that. I feel like this is the move though. The move is that down move. And I feel that is what we're going to be continuing for a bit. I wouldn't say... Yeah, no, I like that. I like that. I like the understanding of a weekly outlook as well. I feel like the moves like the sell move that we're having from a 4 hour perspective, it looks like we've had the Bain move down to our older block, which we wanted, and then the continuation off of it. Yeah. And in terms of EU GU, we've had the perfect maneuvers of the 1 hour. Top fair value in the 1 hour, and now we started to have that move down. Look for externals, looking to come to the daily or the 4 hour order block. And that's sort of our move now to come for that extension there. Reversal into 1 hour gap and continuation to the downside. Love that. Herd mentality. I like that. Back into the 1 hour and onwards. That's what I'm looking at on the dollar. I feel like that could definitely happen in the EUGU. Uncertainty around the euro still, I would say. So I would say shorts and EU probably nicer. We've seen GU come down lower now. We've seen the pound weakness come through. Especially because the EG's had that big move up. But yeah, I think the 1 hour is a smart fair value to go for. But yeah, no, it's a good outlook to have one step. Definitely.
Bloomberg's Benedict Campbell, we thank you so very much for keeping an eye on it. This is going to be a long earnings season, but a bright start. We're going to continue the conversation now with Tom Fitzgerald. He's TD Cowen Airlines analyst. He has a buy rating and a $55 price target on shares of Delta. And
$4 trillion market cap is actually nuts.
Economy class seats
Absolutely nuts.
internationally and domestically more sluggish than you're seeing some of the bright spots, international luxury. How much do you worry about people traveling when they're not traveling at the higher ends?
I think it's a bigger concern for leisure, more value, discount-oriented airlines than an airline like a Delta or United that have a more diverse array of revenue streams that can kind of buffet them in periods of volatility, especially in more price-sensitive leisure in the main cabin. So, we found the print today pretty reassuring for full-service carriers that have access to those.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of bias, we are still looking very bearish.
When it comes to U.S. travel and when it comes to travel abroad, we know that carriers have been cutting fares to help fill their planes. It doesn't seem like that's necessarily working in Delta's case. Of course, they're fine when it comes to loyalty travel, when it comes to premium travel, but what other levers do they have to pull when it comes to the middle of the plane, to the back end?
I think it's challenging.
We're getting a nice close above now, so I feel like we could have a deep move into this 1 hour. Which is nice. G's not moved up as much. EG's still moving up. Still looks like it wants to continue.
I think just given with corporate travel, there's some positive on the print today, but overall for the industry, it's still less than where it was in 2019. And I think because of that, we just have
It looks like I could even mitigate this 5 minute. But continuation down really. Dollar continue up. Still got a bit to come down for the 1 hour. Only double what we've already done in this retracement move so far.
When you look at the new target itself, on one hand, of course, a lot of confidence in the fact that Delta can make a new target, but the midpoint of the range is getting you to a place that's lower than what they had back in January. What are the greater risks to the forecast from here through the end of the year?
We'll probably have to see some, if there was, if trade tensions ratcheted up again, or there was some type of nefarious macro event that a part of the economy was weakening and that caused corporate demand to pull back, and we saw premium demand pull back. I think that would, people would be concerned about the whole sector. But that's not.
We've had a really nice take of that Friday low.
Delta CEO made a lot of great points today in the media, just talking about with more certainty from the tax bill, trade tensions kind of coming down. A lot of that.
Come back into this 15. Didn't quite close above this one though, something to note.
So even though, it is below where they got it to in January, but it is above where consensus had settled by a meaningful amount, and so I think we'll kind of give investors confidence, at least in the full-service carriers, that they can emerge better than feared from this type of environment.
Yeah, definitely turns some heads to hear Ed Bastian describe the economy as stable. Of course, he does have a very unique and wide-ranging perspective on that. But I want to talk.
Look for E buys as it's showing more momentum. Fair play, bro. What are you looking to enter off?
What does this portend for some of their peers when it comes to maybe
What are you looking to enter off?
just their numbers overall?
I want to come to a minimum 50% of this really. Just for it to come in the it's reaching into that to that premium side of the sell. There's strong momentum in the buys though. You are correct in saying that. It's very strong momentum in those buys. Just breaker, yeah, fair play. What's that on the 5 minute? 5 minute, yeah. Okay, nice.
For the other full-service carriers, I think it's going to set a high bar that's going to be tough to beat for the industry laggards.
A high bar indeed. Delta shares currently up about 12% pre-market. Tom, great to get some time with you. That is Tom Fitzgerald of TD Cowen. Let's turn back to President Trump's tariff campaign.
But bear in mind, we've not actually closed above this 15.
Citing the treatment of former President Bolsonaro, Brazil's current leader responded saying he will not be.
Again, very indecisive today. Our pairs are really indecisive towards New York. Nice. Still want to see the dollar come down a little bit more. Still want to see it come down more. Decent bit more as well.
Unilateral trade tariff barriers as beneficial to America in the long term, and as a free market conservative, it's something I just don't embrace.
Joining us now is Bloomberg Washington correspondent Tyler
now lower, you fucker.
About Brazil a little bit. This definitely turned a lot of heads and caught a lot of attention because we're not talking about trade policy necessarily. Of course, the U.S. is using tariffs sort of as a forcing action here, but this seems to be entering a different realm.
Right, exactly, Katie. And it's worth pointing out that the U.S. actually ran a $5.5 billion trade surplus with Brazil last year. So this doesn't really align with the administration's argument when it comes to IEPA, the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, which was invoked to impose the so-called reciprocal tariffs on the basis that persistent trade imbalances amount to a national emergency. Instead,
Mez should be getting that payout soon. Maybe she texted him, said that pay's going.
former Brazilian President Bolsonaro, as well as allegations that the country has actually censored U.S. social media companies. Now, you had mentioned part of the current Brazilian president's response to this in a lengthy post last night. He defended his government's actions when it comes to digital platforms and also said that Brazil is willing to...
I just want to deeper rebalance. Down. Come down further. Just a little bit further. I feel like it could because we are just before New York Stock Exchange open. So we are going to see probably like a little flicky. But that might be just the move that we've got now, to be fair. Just do want to see us come a bit lower.
We're expecting perhaps some sort of uptick in that tariff rate for Brazil, since President Trump has been doubling down in recent days that members of the BRICS coalition would receive an additional 10% tariff over policies that the president has claimed were
I'm just going to move up now.
those groups of nations met in the summit over the weekend and criticized the tariff plans.
Tyler, we thank you so much for always keeping an eye on all of it for us. That is Tyler Kendall.
Oh, you come to the 1 hour, which is nice. Lockheed Martin, what are they down? Pretty sure Lockheed Martin are down. I think all those European stocks are defence ones. Yeah, they are. Pre-market down 0.5%. CoreWeave down 0.25%. I knew Lockheed were because I'm pretty sure European defences are down stock-wise. I don't know if it was earnings or something like that.
In half its request for those F-35s, and it seems like that's being noticed by the sell side community. CoreWeave also being noticed. Yeah,
Very
downgraded to hold at Needham on valuation concerns. I guess when you rally a gazillion percent from your IPO, that's to be expected.
Right, the IPO was at $40 now, still trading over 150. Another one people have been watching closely after an IPO on valuation is Circle, but it's up today more than 2.6% at pre-market. They are working with Ant Group to adopt its USDC stablecoin on its platform. This is what people are talking about, aren't they? That companies and countries
Come on, let's see, come higher.
outside of the US return to
Come higher, a bit higher. Just a bit of a better retracement than that. That's a soppy. That's what we've been having on, man. Just soppy retracements. Which is sort of why some moves we can't actually get in on. We don't have any. I think we got Waller talking.
Continue to follow the AI craze, which shows no signs of stopping as TSMC sales soar, and Nvidia hits a $4 trillion milestone.
Nvidia still up, pre-market and fucking 1%.
Bloomberg as the mayoral race takes shape. All that coming up. This is Open Interest.
Yeah, we got Waller speech, 6:15. In the morning we got GDP tomorrow, which does look good for the pound on forecast. We'll see how that comes out. I feel like we'll get a bit more of a bias in EG then, depending on how that GDP comes out. If it's bullish, EG sales could be nice. A nice rebalance in EG, continuation of what we sort of had yesterday. Again, that's 7 AM, so Friday morning could have some nice trades. Boys, bearing in mind, I do that free pre-London stream every Friday, so if you're a member, if you're not a member or a member, you can join the pre-London tomorrow.